Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. I am cold. It's getting so cold out that the heater is gonna take a minute to do its thing. Yeah, a minute turned to about 2 more hours probably. So my hands are freezing, so I don't even know. Usually when my hands are, it's not that they're freezing, they're a little cold. But when they're cold a little, it's gonna be quite interesting to shuffle cards. The cards are cold too. Everything's cold in this room. Yeah. That's what I get for doing readings in the sunroom, I guess. But the animals are perfect. Kai is sleeping in a little house over there in his crazy little way. I got really backed up this past week because we came from the vacation and then we had that situation with Felix, which he's perfectly fine right now, where he got constipated. Oh, I didn't tell you guys because this happened right after the Friday video. I told the members, I talked to them a little bit, but most of you don't know that Friday after the video, he presented some symptoms of something. So I'm like, okay, let's call the vet. And the vet, his regular vet, didn't have any open, like they were booked, packed, and they said Tuesday and it was Friday, and I'm like, well, he's got to be seen right now because he's got, he's trying to poop outside of the box. That's not a good sign. He vomited, like he needs to be seen. So I called the emergency place, which is the last place I want to take him to because that's where he got quite traumatized last time he got constipated, which was about, I don't know, a couple of years ago. But I had to leave him there for like 2 days, and I went to visit him in between, but so that he can get going. And they took care of him for 2 days, and a lot of investment in those 2 days, but it is what it is. He's got to be okay at the end of the day. And then I took him there. This time I left him for a couple of hours, where they gave him an enema, a couple of fluids, and whatever they give them. And he still didn't go over there. I brought him home Friday night. Kept an eye on him. I slept with him downstairs for 2 nights with him and Kai, and nope, nothing. And then Monday morning, I called his vet and I insisted that he gets to be seen by the vet there that I know specializes in cats and the head of the clinic there. And I trust the guy. I've taken my animals there for 5 years, whereas these emergency places, yeah, they're good for, not having anywhere to take them, but I don't know these people. Whatever. So I insisted on Monday morning, and they did take me in at about 2:30 in the afternoon. They gave him an enema. The doctor was convinced that he was going to pass what he needed to pass, that was held on to for at least 3 days. And I was a little skeptic given that he's had an enema already on Friday, but maybe they do it different. I don't know. Because the minute we got home, he started going, and he didn't stop till the next day. And I never realized how much I missed his poop smell until this happened. I know, TMI, but fuck it, he's my boy. So now he's, by this time, he's definitely in a place of back to himself, which I'm grateful for, because I was good for nothing for 3 days. I'm like watching him like a hawk, and I'm not usually a helicopter mom, I kind of let them be themselves, do whatever they want with the proper restrictions in place of, yeah, you can't do what you want all the time because then you take over. But I was quite above a helicopter mom with him for sure, but I was pretty backed up on things, a lot of things around the house, work, which is why you didn't get the monthly readings, which you will get this weekend somehow. I'll make it happen. I have no idea how, but I will. Because again, been backed up, still kind of catching up on some things, but I'm almost there with it all in terms of catching up with things. And most importantly, Felix is fine. I might have messed things up for you guys in the sense of he's not going to be around here a lot because I just bought a new couch, and he claimed it. He's like, mine. The minute it's new and it's not. It's actually that's his first couch. Because when I lived in the place before, where that's the place that I got Felix, where he was a kitten, and that's what he knew, his first coming to life, and, you know, into my life at least, but to life, because he was a kitten. I had the same couch. It's just that when we moved here, I left it in the garage, and I didn't pick it up for quite a few good months. And the place I put it on had a leak, which I didn't notice in the garage, so a lot of water came through and it damaged the couch. I noticed that when I was ready to put it back in the house. So I'm like, okay, we're getting a new couch, which he was fine with. He made a little nest in there on one of the pillows, but now I got the same couch. I'm like, I missed that couch for some reason, and I got the same one. And he claimed it. There's a blanket in the middle of it, and he's like, mine. And ever since last night, that's where I see him all the time. So he's probably not going to be around here much, even though he just came back into the scene. But this guy will be here all the fucking time. As long as Mama's here, he's here. Hear you whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Baba, you were sleeping. All it took is, hey guys. The minute I say, hey guys, he walks right in. He was sleeping on his couch. He's got his own couch. My guy is over there, sleeping like a goofball. Juno, I don't know. I think she's with Felix somewhere over there. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of how it's been. And before I knew it, we were in Mercury retrograde and nothing was working computer-wise for anybody. And I'm like, oh, okay. Interestingly enough, a lot of people that purchased extendeds were like, it's not working. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not working? I put it there, it should work. And then I go in and I'm like, it's not working. But I refreshed everything and it was there. The videos were there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I've had quite a few. I've never had a few at the same time. And I was worried. I'm like, and then I realized, oh, Mercury retrograde. So technology is going to be a bitch. But oh my goodness, you're so stinking cute. I can't fucking stand it. How cute you are, you little bear. He's not a bear anymore. He's a gorilla. He's past that stage of the bear, because like when you look at him from a profile stance, and especially if it's darker and you can't quite see him. The hair he has over here, the way it's coming down, the profile, he looks like a gorilla. I'm like, oh, okay, you're not a bear anymore, you're a gorilla. Hey, gorilla. Gorilla boy. It's not responding to that. We gotta work on it. Anyways, that was my week. Pretty. And that's it. I'm exhausted. Now I need to rest. After quite a few couple of weeks, I'm like, okay, I think I need to rest. But I also need to work. Because, you know, Cappy Moon. But, yeah. Let's do this. Not this. This. Don't look at me that way. He was looking OUT, and I said, let's do this. And he's like, no, not that. This. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever is out on the table. I'm not going to go deep into it. Where were we? Oh, I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person or a situation, wherever the other energy is at in regards to your energy, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. Roles can be reversed. I believe that's it. Why is my computer screen cockeyed? Who is there? That's usually either Felix getting up on the printer or Kai being a goofball, jumping on the table and not even doing that proper. Okay. Okay. Anyways, let's do this. Earth signs, Capricorn. By the time we got into it, it actually got a little warmer, so we might be on the safe side here with this. Gorilla Boy. I gotta bring him here with a little bit of a profile. Let's see what just to let you guys see. But I can't show him profile wise. Well, I could maybe after the video. On your side you get the 10 of Cups, the Emperor, the Sun. You're doing good. You got your shit together. You're looking good. The energies on your side are looking quite steady, grounded, like you're in your power. And there's a lot of happiness surrounding you. A lot of it. So this is really nice as an energy. Hopefully you're in tune with this energy because it's super nice. The energy attached to you, though. The 10 of Pentacles, the Death card, the 6 of Wands. They're ending a pretty major cycle here. They're putting a close to something that is quite close and personal for sure. But they feel good about it. So I'm not sure if this is tied up to something you got going on together or family situation maybe. I don't know. But it looks good. For the connection, the High Priestess, the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, things are building up. Things are working out great here. It feels, too, that things are going all right, especially as far as you're concerned and as far as your intuition tells you. It's like, yeah, everything's good here. Okay. Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're probably having to deliver some harsh truths to a situation or something like that. Because you're telling me I got to say something about something and it's not going to be easy. You know? But it does come in from a direct, potentially strict kind of an energy. Like, this is how it's going to play out. This is how I'm going to deliver this message or action or something. Okay. Well, sometimes the truth is hard. Most of the times it is. But you got to do what you got to do. All right. Moving on to Taurus. The thing is, I managed to decorate inside. That part is almost done. There's still some stuff coming. But the outside, because I got so backed up and delayed in things, because by now it would have been put up. Christmassy stuff, because I love Christmas. I don't care if it's Halloween, if it's whatever, Christmas. You know, I'm going to put it up whenever I want. And I usually do it in November because it's warmer. But I got delayed on that. And now it's freaking cold as hell. And it's going to be very, very difficult. There's a lot of birds out there. Hold on. Man, I love when I see this. You got a lot of them. And I see for 3 days now, I've seen storks migrating. And it's beautiful because they're so far baking here. Like, yeah, cool. And they're storks. I know they're dinosaur sounds. All right, on your side, you get the Judgment card, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups. You're kind of giving me a very transformative energy that's been on your side for quite a minute. So you've been in this bucket of transformation or something. But it's leading you towards happiness somehow. I don't know what this is. You're giving me a sense of I'm still in it. I'm still in the bucket. You know, it's a good bucket. Quite transformative, quite big, quite healing. And it does, you know, once you're out of the bucket, you're met up with this energy of happiness here. So that's a good bucket to me. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, the Strength card. This is someone that has been sitting on something for quite a while, thinking about something for quite a while. They want to do something or say something, or it has to do with you. I don't know what it is, but it's been well thought of, whatever is being brought on. But it's a little difficult. It's not easy, whatever they are trying to deliver here. Okay. For the connection, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Why do I see this as the past being kind of brought to the surface, like riled up in a way? But it's good because it's learned from. It's not one of those, you know, I'm going to poke your eyes with the past situation. It's one of those, you know, things happen in that way in the past because of this, that, and the other. And they were supposed to happen in that way because they taught me this, that, and the other, you know? So there's stuff coming up to the surface potentially from the past, unresolved stuff, unhealed stuff that now they're being worked on and healed. Okay. Maybe that's what's happening in the bucket there for you. Let me see what the universe has. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands. Kind of giving me the impression here of, you know, yeah, I'll get there to the point of happiness, but it's a goddamn hard road. But it's also fulfilling. So as hard as it is, that's how fulfilling it is too. So, okay. So you're definitely in a period of time of healing, transforming, learning a lot of things, you know? Whatever or whoever is attached to you here is part of that, but it's more about you and your bucket here. Okay, cool. Moving on to Virgo. Where was he? When he walks through the house and then all of a sudden you don't hear shit anymore, that means he either grabbed something that he's chewing on or he's going to bed. Okay, I see nothing in his mouth, so that's a good sign, but he still came back here. It's because he heard me speaking? I don't know. On your side, you get the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. It's almost like you want to do something, but you're waiting for the right time for it. And you're kind of looking like you know when the right time for that is. There's no rush to this. There's no pressure to this as far as I'm getting from your energy. It's almost like an appointment, a doctor appointment, right? Next week I have a doctor appointment, 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Okay, yeah, I'll be there. You know, so it's kind of looking a little bit like that. There's a little more to it than just a doctor appointment, but that's the feel of the energy. Like there's no, okay, well, I have to go there at that time. Okay, I will. You know? Okay. For the connection, the energy attached to you, the Six of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. You got a pretty nice energy attached to you here. Potentially through commitment, because that's what they're giving me. So, but they're taking care of shit here with this energy they got going on. Now, I'm not sure if that's usually the case where they're showing up in this energy, but for now, they're showing up in a pretty taking care of stuff, you know? Okay. For the connection, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to temper yourself to be like, okay, chill. Because in the connection, there is a reflection of, man, I still want to do something right now, but you're holding back on that because it'll get you nowhere. And you've realized that. That's why this shows up so, yeah, I'll just go to the doctor on Wednesday morning and that's that. This energy would say, okay, let's call the doctor right now. I need to go to the doctor today, even though it's not that urgent. It's just a regular checkup. But I need now. Like, let's make it happen, doctor. Is it urgent? Does it hurt? Anything hurts? Nope. But like, why not today? That's the difference between the energies. And whatever you're dealing with here, which is potentially not a doctor's appointment, you're trying to kind of work around this energy so that you don't take on things from this aspect, because again, where would it lead you? Nowhere, apparently. That's the conclusion that you're giving me here. So taking it easy and just being like, oh, okay, it's just a doctor appointment. Yeah, I'll be there. It's fine. You know? So it's different approaches. This is about you and how you handle things. And figuring out which approach works best for you. Which is probably not the one of, you know, getting the doctor fired for not taking you in today, even though there's no emergency. From the universe, you get the Page of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil. But it's not coming in natural yet. This energy of let's slow down, let's just accept things as they are, let's just, you know, let's just go to the doctor on Wednesday at 10 a.m. It's not coming in natural. It's a little forced for now because this energy wants to come through. Nah, gotta get shit done. Go, go, go. Let's do this right now. And it's not even about instant gratification. It's about it has to be done now rather than later, even though later is probably the natural course of things, but I want it now. If anything, is more about control, you know, not about instant gratification. So keep working on it. I feel like that's the plan for you because it doesn't come in natural for now. So, and that's it. Moving on to fire signs, Aries. He has to say something because it's Aries. He heard Aries. He's like, Blue, you're okay. On your side, you get the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers. You got great energies here. Very ongoing, very positive, very open, very towards let's work on things. You know, super open energy. You're manifesting something great for a particular connection here you may have with someone. But you're trying to do your best so that things do work out, at least as far as you're concerned and what you're putting into this. For the energy attached to you, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Oh man, this energy shows up something like, I love you, but I'll love you later. Because right now, I'm taking a break or something. And it's like, what? What do you mean? So quite selective in how they show up, when they show up, if they show up. The love is there. They just get to order it around when to show up and how much, you know, things like that. For the connection, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's quite the resistance here. Because as I said, on your side, there's openness. On their side, there's selectiveness. There's like open for 2 minutes and then maybe not so much, you know. So it's not going to work out. The energies are not going to match necessarily. So there's quite the resistance to your energy at this point from this side. Even though it might not be interpreted as that necessarily, but that's what it is ultimately, a little bit of resistance, which causes a little bit of stress, which causes you to get upset at the end of the day. If this is the case and you get to be upset about it, that means you have expectations over it. You're showing up open so that they show up open, or you're showing up open because it feels right to you. If it feels right to you, there's no expectation there. If you're waiting for an answer from them, then you have expectation. So why are you doing it? For them to reply to that with an open heart, or because it feels good to you, because that's how you feel. And it's, yeah, I'm going to show up. I don't care how they're going to respond to this. This feels good to me. And I embrace that, and I love myself for that, and I'm going to allow myself to stay open. No expectations there through that energy. But when you look at, well, I'm opening up and they're not. Well, expectation. You're going to get upset. You know, because our expectations are never going to be met in the exact same way we perceive them to be. Let's see what the universe has. The Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're actually at that place where you're trying to figure that one out, right? Because you're showing up as being strong, independent, your own person, with your own emotions, with your own desires, with your own choices over whatever's going on here. And we are talking about a commitment, apparently. But can you be content and happy that you feel what you feel and allow yourself to feel what you feel? Or are you feeling it just so that you can get a response from this side? The same exact response. I feel this, they should feel the same. Right? Wrong. They shouldn't. You know, unless you give them the freedom to feel whatever they want to feel. And then you'll take it from there. And if they do, then great. You know, but if they don't, you get to be upset. So expectation is very much present for you at this moment in time. But I do see you working on that and trying to accept things as they are and accept feeling what you're feeling without placing any kind of expectation over the end result here. Moving on to Leo. Everything was good until this last little bit here. Like, dude, you had to come in and wreck it all, didn't you? On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands. There's something you want to do here about a commitment you may have with someone. We could be talking about a marriage, a long-term commitment with someone, or maybe even a friendship, but I see it more in the household, family. So there's something you want to do. Now, I don't know what it is. You're not telling me because I'm not clarifying, so I can't see exactly what it is, but you're very determined to take action here. The energy attached to you, the Judgment card, the King of Wands, the Justice card. There's a shift in how they view you and how they perceive you. Maybe because you are doing something. It's almost like when I look at you, it's almost like a stepping up kind of an energy. Either stepping into your power or just kind of... There's clarity there. There's a lot of clarity. Like being really clear about certain things, and then you get to do something that really sets the scene for whatever is happening here. And by doing that, I feel like they're starting to change their perception of you. Not in a negative way, actually. You know, like, oh, okay, so this is who Leo is? You know, kind of a deal. So, okay. So there's something going on here based on you taking a stand here. For the connection, the 6 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the 5 of Swords. This is the energy that showed up at the end. And I'm like, you fucker. Because without this, I look at this and I'm like, okay, so yeah, there's some changes at play. There's some, you know, movement involved. There's some this, that, and the other that's being done. But overall, things are okay. But then the 5 of Swords, and it's like, are things okay? Because I don't know. I tend to not believe that when the 5 of Swords shows up. So I guess things are moving, things are changing into something else potential. There are shifts at play based on you standing up there and doing something about something. But as far as things being okay, they show up as being okay, but that doesn't mean that they are okay for now. Maybe they will be. Maybe that's why you're standing up to create that. Let's see what the universe has. The Queen of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Star. There is love here, in case anybody forgot, because I feel like everybody involved here forgot about that aspect. But there is love here. It just hasn't shown up in quite a minute. And interestingly enough, this is based on love, or was, whenever it was based. Okay. It's kind of like a reminder from the universe, like, hey, you know, so you know, just so you remember, there's love that ties the two of you together beyond everything else that's going on the surface. But, okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, on your side you get the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You really deeply care about someone here, and you want, from your energy and the way you're showing up here, it almost feels like, not necessarily that you want it, but the way you're showing up in this is almost like a commitment type of deal. Like you're open for that. You're open to close that gap and be like, yeah, we're friends, or I don't even know what this is. But you're very open to meet them halfway in whatever this is, you know. On their side, the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. They're not there yet, and it has nothing to do with you. There's a lot of overthinking on their side, and they're choosing to hang on to that rather than put that to the side and see how they really feel about, because basically you're almost coming in with an offer here, you know. You're coming to the table super open and you're like, let's see what you got, and they're like, I got nothing. You know. There is no energy with the 9 of Pentacles showing up here. There is no energy of commitment tied up to them at this point, because they're being taken over by a flow of thoughts about, you know, stories about what could happen if they did allow themselves to open up. So they're keeping themselves almost at a distance from this concept of commitment here, while you're showing up in a more open kind of an energy to that. For the connection, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords. It's not working out just yet. It's not working out just yet. You are open. This energy is not open to something to come together here between the two of you. And as much as you may be disappointed in that, because I can see how open you are to this, it may be for the best, because you wouldn't want to force this energy to open up, because it's just going to make things worse. It's going to reflect upon you. It's going to bring some unhealthy energies for you. So that's not something you can have control over, because, you know, you can't. And it's really up to them. But for now, where things stand are one energy is open, the other one is not, for something to come together. So if you force those energies together, it might not work out that great on the long run. You know, I can see a little bit of, for now, it's not happening. That leaves room for maybe later it will, maybe it won't. There's a 50-50 chance in there, you know? So I can't shut this down completely based on what I'm seeing here. But for now, it's a no-go here. Why do I Mercury retrograde. From the universe, you get the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords. I'm just going to tell you, you're not in the same place as whoever this is attached to you. I know it may hurt. You know me. I'm going to be direct. But it's not... If there are any words that express love and commitment, and from this side especially, I don't know. Something about it seems to be deceiving. Something about it seems to be not right. And looking at their energy, I can see what it is. They're not even connected to their heart. So how can they express from the heart? And they can't, really, you know? That's why this energy is coming in as deceptive. As far as you're concerned, yes, I see your energy open. As far as they're concerned, so that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. It's almost like, I don't know if we're talking about work here, because it looks to be like a work environment of some sort. It could be something else, but on your side, you get the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords. You're almost looking like you're having to walk away from something, like not really wanting to, or kind of being sad about it, but still having to. Yeah, you're kind of sad. But it carries, like, there's a double-edged sword here, because on one hand, yes, you're upset, you're still walking away, but at the other end of this was an energy of, well, I'm heading towards somewhere better. Like, there's a place of growth here too with this. Okay, which I'm not sure if you're seeing that, the better option yet. You might a little bit. To me, they show up quite equal. You know, yes, it's sadness. Yes, you're leaving something behind that you've probably worked on and you've built up and things like that. But the next step of your journey here is just going to take you in a way better place than this one. It's almost like getting promoted or something. And I don't know. The energy attached to you, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords. Yeah, and then there's these colleagues or something that are like, oh, don't go, please don't go, oh, come on, don't go. That's kind of the energy I'm seeing here, because somebody's definitely wanting to, from an energetic perspective, hang on to you here, like, no, you know, but if you have to, okay, you know, because at the end of the day, I do see them that even though they're hanging on to your energy, there's nothing they can do. They're like, yeah, you know, if it's for the better eventually, then it's going to be okay. I don't know. It seems like one of those situations. For the connection, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups. As long as you're connected to yourself, your true self, and your intuition, you do know that there's something better out there. And you're recognizing that through these energies. But, you know, that doesn't mean that you're not going to feel sad about leaving something behind. And it is what it is. You're going to feel it at the end of the day. Allow yourself to feel it. You know, there's a grieving process that's happening over something you're leaving behind. And that's perfectly fine. Let me see what... Oh, my God. The universe had. I thought we were done with this. I look at the reading. I'm like, okay, no sign of this energy. Five of Swords, King of Wands, the High Priestess. There's something regarding intuition here, where you might be off about something. It's not this, where you're pursuing your next steps and whatever. It's something else. You're looking in a different direction. So the direction you're looking at when I do this reading is, let's say, this way. When I reveal this one, it's this way, but it's somehow indirectly tied up to this way. So it's a different direction that you're looking at, and you're telling me, I feel this, that, and the other. And there's something deceptive in the way you think you feel something here. Because it's, at the end of the day, you think you feel. You're not actually feeling it. So I'm not sure what this is. But they do tie up together somehow. Because readings never give me to completely way off situations that don't relate to one another. So could be something on this new path that looks a little good and you feel good about it, but I would double check on that just in case. There's something familiar to it as well. But again, I would double check with your true intuition on that if something new is opening up for you. But that's it. Moving on to Aquarius. On your side, you get the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of conflict here. Now, I can't really tell if it's inner conflict, if it's outer conflict, or a little bit of both. I feel like it's both. And you're trying to stay out of it. You're trying to, not my problem, you know? Or you're even trying to kind of pacify things here, to come in from a place of balance and be like, chill, you know, we don't need to do this. And there's definitely a rejection to the energy of conflict here. On the energy that you're dealing with, the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, the Tower. Now that's going to bring a lot of conflict if this is not handled properly, in the way of let's heal this rather than let's react from this mess. Because there is a mess here. I don't know what's going on over on this side, but it's something quite messy. And what do you want? Come here, Bubba. Kai, come to Mama. Come on. Come to Mama. Hold on. Kai has spoken. He's the most talkative cat. I've ever met. And this is nothing. What? Come here. Why didn't you tell me who was behind me? Hi. Come here, baby boy. Come here, say hi to people. Come on, Bubba. Come on, little spoiled brat. Okay, then go there. So quite the mess here. I can't tell what it is because I'm not clarifying, but I see energies of defeat and energies of not only feeling defeated, but making things potentially even worse than they are by complicating things a lot around the situation that's at play. So I can see some conflict coming out of, if there's any kind of interaction with this energy, I can see some conflict coming out of there, yes. And you're just trying to kind of cushion things around, or yeah, I think that's what's at play. For the connection, the Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this energy shows up as continuous work on things here, and just kind of putting in the best energies you got into the situation. As far as you're concerned, that's all you can do about it. Because whatever's going on here, it's on them to look into, on them to work with. It's not yours. And you're delimiting that in quite a nice way. Where you're like, you know, I want to help you. I want to be here for this, but this is not mine to deal with. You know, so keep it over on your side. Don't bring it here, creating commotion on this side, because it's not welcome as long as it's coming in as commotion. Anything else, I'm there for it. You know, I can be your shoulder to cry on. I can be whatever you want. Just not from the commotion aspect of it. Cool. Let me see. Oh, man, I forgot to turn on the Christmas lights. I just realized that. Shit. It's okay. Let's see what the universe has. The World card, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles. You're keeping things in check. You know, you're keeping things balanced here. You're bringing a sense of balance. You're bringing a sense of everything's going to be okay. Whichever way it turns out, everything's going to be okay. You might be closing in some cycles here. Also, I don't know, could this be work related? Because it does feel like there's a bunch of cooks involved. You know, not just, you could be, I don't know. You're balanced, that's what matters, because this situation does need a lot of balance at this time. So somebody has to bring it on, and this time it's you. So keep it balanced here. You're doing a good job with it. But that's it. Let me see what Gemini has to say. You're a little stalkerish boy. You know that? Did I tell you that ever? I think I told you that yesterday, actually. Because I was doing laundry yesterday, and I was upstairs, and the door was open to the laundry closet thing. And I put my stuff in, or I take them out, I don't know, and then I close the door, and there's Kai. Looking at me, but like also pretending that he's not there to stalk me. And I'm like, dude, you're quite the stalkerish cat. How the fuck did you show up here, first of all? Second of all, how dare you look at me and pretend you're not doing that from a stalkerish perspective? You stalker. It's okay. You can be my stalker. I don't mind. It's my baby boy. On your side, you get the Lovers, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles. Something is looking or feeling to you like it's building up in a nice way. It could have to do with a connection here, but you feel good about something here. As far as you're concerned, things are building up. Things are moving up here. The energy attached to you, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups. This energy is opening up towards you. They're just looking a little stressed when they do open up. So it's almost like, I'll do it. I'll open up. yeah, I'll do, you know, eventually they are shown up quite open, but in the middle there's a little bit of stress almost as they do it. For the connection, the King of Wands, the Justice card, the Seven of Swords. Things do look a little more balanced. It almost feels like someone is trying to establish when the next step will be taken. And I feel like that someone is you. Kind of like, well, should I, now that I feel that things are good, they're in a good place, should I make this move now? Or should I not? Should I wait? Right now it's in the wait mode. If you want to, because again, if you're coming from a place in which you perceive that things are evolving here, you may want to make the next move to help that evolution. So let's say this is someone you're dating, right? And it's like, okay, do we move in together? You know, that would be probably the next move or something. I don't know. You're also showing me that you, as much as you want to potentially make that next move for this, I don't think that it's time. That's what you're telling me. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the universe has. Sucks that I'm not clarifying to see a little more about this, but I would go with what you feel about it. And if you feel that not right now, you know, if you truly feel that, and I don't see any mind involved here to fuck up with your feelings, so you're truly feeling that. So I feel like you know what you need to do and when you need to do it. If right now it doesn't feel like it's the right time, then don't push it, you know. From the universe, you get the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. You're also scared that things will stagnate too. Like instead of this progress that I am seeing here and you're feeling over this, you're scared that things are going to stay in the same place for a very long time. But that just adds fuel to your passionate kind of what I want for things to evolve. You know, so you got to take it as, do you really feel that things will stagnate? And do you know that for sure? Because you're not, you know, a mind reader or a future reader, I think. So you can't tell that things will stagnate or anything. Or do you use this to fuel yourself up in this kind of an instant gratification kind of an energy? Well, I want, like, I feel like it should happen faster, you know. That's called evolution, right? When we take the next step and the next step and the next step. Okay, but why not let it unfold naturally here? Because you're also telling me attached to this energy, as much as you want this energy of evolving here and moving to the next step, you're also telling me, but I'm not feeling it. Then feel it, whatever's at play. And if you're not feeling it now, you'll feel it later. It's fine when it is time, you know. So don't rush, and don't justify it with, well, what if things stagnate? What if? So what's gonna happen then? If they do nothing, you know. But anyways, moving on to water signs, Pisces. all that came to me when I saw, especially the middle reading, the middle cards, I was like, don't do it. And I don't know what the fuck we're talking about here, but that's a very clear message for this reading. So on your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You're super invested in something here to make something work, to, you know, the way, the direction that you're coming from here is a really, really nice one. There's a lot of love, a lot of investment, emotional investment in this one, as far as you're concerned. the energy attached to you, the Knight of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Swords. That's not the greatest energy. That's not the greatest approach to pretty much anything. That's why the don't do it part. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something. There's action involved here. So you are bringing something to the table. They're bringing something to the table. Whatever they're bringing does not match what you're bringing. Quite the opposite. If anything, it's going to rip the table apart. You know, it's quite the unhealthy energy. So I don't know what they're bringing to the table, but it's no good. And for the connection, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. That's why it's very hard. When you're entering this space, you're entering from the premises or the intention to make things work, to make things good, to keep things balanced, to be everything and everyone to be okay here. That's why it's so difficult and it's not working out. Because the energy you're working with towards doing that is not in the same place as you. Maybe not for now, maybe they usually are, but right now, poof, nope, they're breaking that table apart with what they're bringing in. So, hey, Baba, come here. No, come on, it's Pisces, it's your sign. Come here. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Come on. Come on, Bubba. You never show up like this on camera. Okay, well, now you're overdoing it. Okay, so you're gonna sit here. Okay. But like, it's uncomfortable. It's very, very uncomfortable. Let me show you how this guy wants love. Right? He only wants it when he wants it. When I give it to him, watch this. See that head going down like this? Like, he's actually taking it. Look at you. You're making a fool out of me. People are saying I'm crazy. I think it's the position. Oh, here he goes. Yeah, he has nowhere to go, but he would be like, Bubba, we can't sleep right here. I still have to finish up. Fucking adore you, you little bugger. Here, you can knead on me. Just don't go on the table. Go, knead. Show people what you're made of. No? From the universe, you get the... or that. Four of Swords, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're trying to work on something here, potentially with somebody, and there's going to be a lot of backfires. There's going to be a lot of stuff blown up in your face in this one. And I feel like you probably know that. I feel like this is not your first rodeo here. But it doesn't give me the feeling of whatever you're working on, stop working on it, run for the hills. Yeah, it doesn't bring that feeling. If anything, it brings me your intention of, I really want to work on this. Even if things do blow up in my face, and even if it gets hard at times, and even when I do recognize that their energies are not the best that they're putting into this, but I'm willing to take that and move with that, you know? So as long as that's clear for you, that, okay, this might be a little bit of an unhealthy energy that's coming back to you. As long as you're aware, acknowledging and accepting of that, okay. You know, it's going to be a tough road towards making this work or healing this. But if you want to take that on, take that on. It's really your decision here. And I feel like you are aware of a lot of things that are at play here. So, okay. Moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Magician. You're manifesting something here, and you're probably starting to see a little bit of your manifestation, because I'm seeing you looking at what you're manifesting, and you're like, oh man, yeah, it's happening, you know? Cool. Okay. The energy attached to you, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. This energy feels to be super open. Very steady, very stable as well. I don't know if this is someone you work with, or if it's a romantic situation, or a little bit of both. I don't know what's going on here, but they seem to be steady in their energy. They seem to be keeping their shit together here, you know, and potentially even sharing their heart with you at this time. I don't know. There's that sense of closeness here that they're giving me. For the connection, the Devil, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. For the most part, whatever's at play here, it's playing out in a great way. As far as the energy of equal give and take, that's not there. That's not existent. So it could be that you're giving more, they're giving less than you are, or the other way around. So I don't know where that falls, but that's something to be worked on. Because for the most part, things are looking pretty good here. That's the only aspect that needs to be more balanced, because right now it's not looking the best. Let's see what the universe has. The Sun, the Empress, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you feel really good about this whole shebang here that we got going on, which I don't know what it is, what kind of a dynamic we're talking about, but you feel really, really good about it. Very passionate, very open to it. So in that, when we tend to be in this energy of I'm open, I'm all in, we tend to, that's when we tend to fall into the trap of that lack of balance. You know, that equal give and take aspect. Like, I'll do anything for you. You don't have to do shit. Well, it doesn't work like that, because then it'll backfire. So it's good that you're open. For the most part, everything is contained here. Everything is great, except for that energy of equal give and take. You know? So. Moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the Empress, the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords. This energy might be interpreted from the outside as, oh, you're just going to abandon this. You're just going to walk away from, almost like ghosting, in all honesty. That's how it might be interpreted from the outside. What's truly going on your side is you're the bigger person, and you're turning your back from anything that looks to be conflicting, looks to be not great. And it's like, I'm not going to be a part of that, you know? Again, from the conflicting energy on the other side of the fence, it might be interpreted as, oh, you don't want to talk about it? You don't, you know. No, you're keeping your distance from anything that could potentially stir up pretty much anything and just kind of result in conflict here. The energy attached to you, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Sun. This is someone that really, really, really stands in their own way. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are. And then they're upset about it because they're seeing that they're doing that. But then I feel like they take that anger or them being upset with themselves on others. And you would be one of the others that they would put that on. So this is someone that really needs to realize that It's them, not you, or it's them, not everybody else. And, you know, the world is not against them. They're the only ones that are standing in their own way here. For the connection, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Things are moving forward here, but with bumps in the road, you know, because I feel like from time to time, this is going to show up. This whole, I'm just going to stand in my own way and I'm going to fuck myself up. And through that, I'm going to fuck up everyone I'm taking with me, which whatever this dynamic is, you're part of being by the side of this. Okay, so things are progressing, but with bumps in the road. And I like that you're not getting involved in the bumps. You know, they're not your bumps. You're not creating those. So I kind of like the fact that you can keep yourself protected from the whole commotion of the bumps in the road there. You're just keeping on the road. From the universe for you, you get the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Lovers. Okay, so this could lead into a beautiful place. I feel like this is a beautiful connection underneath it all. You know, the way it's playing out in the physical sometimes, not that beautiful. But there's a lot of stuff for this energy to look into, you know, instead of blaming others, or I'm not even sure if they are. I'm not sure if they're in the victim stage mode. I don't know. But it's definitely one of those taking it all out on others instead of looking at it as, hey, this is my anger. Hold on. It has nothing to do with this, that, and the other. It's for me to look into. You know, I shouldn't pour it on top of others because they didn't do anything, you know. So this seems to be quite a deep connection to someone. And it's, yeah, it is moving forward. But again, with bumps. Because this is an energy that really needs to start looking into themselves instead of projecting it outside of themselves, whatever issues are showing up. So, but that is it. Given that I've been locked in this room a while ago, so that activity can resume throughout the house. Blue is outside and I'm too lazy to go get him. You saw him in the video, so he's not going to be part of the ending of this. You also got a bonus. You saw Kai during the Pisces reading. He showed up perfectly. He knew when to show up for his sign. So we're just gonna end it here, and we're gonna, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. So that's it. I don't know what. I would say I'm going to go out, put up the decorations, but it's so cold that no, I'm not going to do that. So I might go take a nap. Yeah, my schedule has been fucked up anyway since the Felix situation. So plus it's hibernating time. Hibernating doesn't have a time. It's like you can go to bed and sleep for 2 hours, wake up, be active, go to bed again for 1 hour. That's kind of how it was with watching Felix, and then, you know, take it from there. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'll do. I hope you have some plans. And if not, it's okay. You don't have to. Here I go babbling. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.